YouTube! I'm here to talk to you about my personal opinions on everyone's performance videos for Dance Showdown. In no particular order, What's Up Elle is a pretty ridiculously amazing dancer. She could probably be a professional if she wanted to be. I will say this, she and Brian were taking shots during the middle of their dance, and I feel like that's just sending a bad message to America's youth. Also, I secretly wish that I was taking shots during my dance. And that I got to dance with multiple Brian Tanakas, because, two Brians is better than one. It's Kingsley bitch totally ripped off Carrington's clothes the same way that I ripped off Brian Tanaka's shirt. I'm just gonna say, when I ripped off Brian's shirt, you could see everything. Carrington still had clothes on underneath, so. Hannah Hart had 3 of my favorite things in her video: spandex, stilettos, and slamming doors. Hot for Words made me really happy because I was able to tell my mom that I was not the only one with my butt cheeks hanging out. Good Neighbor definitely had an unfair advantage. I mean, there are 3 of them. Since when is it fair to put 3 people against 1 person? Maybe in, like, wrestling, but not dancing. I felt like I could totally relate to X-Jaws' dance. In my former life, I was a ninja spy. And I don't tell many people this, but I did some really awesome activities as a spy. Like, I read my sister's diaries, I spied on cute boys in my neighborhood. I was just total professional. C. Nanners got to do one of my personal favorite dance moves. After shimmying, of course. The robot. J Loves Mac 1. I think she and I are soul sisters, and here's why. I too love sparkly clothes, sequins, shiny bangles, but most importantly, she threw her shoes in Ian's face, which is how I too enjoy telling boys that I like them. Obama Girl made me feel super patriotic. In fact, the second after I watched her video, I went out and voted for the People's Choice Awards, which were held in January. I feel betrayed, Obama Girl. Tay Zonday is a maniac. He drove onto the set in a crazy car without a seatbelt on. He just doesn't care. He has no regard for the rules. He's kind of a badass. And Woody's gamertag. Well, if you didn't notice, he had a giant joystick with which he was controlling Carrington throughout their dance. And as he's doing so well right now in terms of getting lots of votes, I'm starting to think that he might be controlling some of your minds as well. All this is to say that you should vote for me, because I'm not controlling your mind.
You want to vote for Lana McKissick? You can vote through April 25th, 1 time per performance per day. Remember, you can only vote at the voting module on youtube.com/danceon.
Vote for me, please. Thank you, I love you.